All right, so turning to the war in Ukraine, which has just passed the 4-year mark, more than 600,000 people fled Kyiv in January as Russian strikes on Ukraine's energy grid left civilians without heat, without power. They were freezing in the cold Ukraine winter temperatures.
Newsmax visited a mother and her infant son on the city's left bank where residents are struggling. Foreign correspondent Shelby Wilder joins us live from Kyiv.
Yes, as you mentioned, today marks 4 years since Russia launched its full-scale invasion. And as the war continues through the harshest winter yet, many in Kyiv are simply trying to survive. Here's what they told me.
We're on the left bank of Kyiv, and this is the hardest hit part of Ukraine's capital, where residents face no or limited access to heat, power, hot water for extended periods of time due to Russian strikes. Right now, we're taking the stairs because there's no electricity. We've come to speak with residents to see how they're coping during the most difficult winter of the entire war.
My name is Yulia. I'm 29 years old, and this is Zahar. He's 9 months old. Winter has been extremely hard. You are always waiting for the electricity to come back or waiting for the next attack. And after every strike, you face new obstacles. Somehow, you have to adjust to the baby, to his needs, and to your own. But when there is no heating, no water, no electricity, it is incredibly difficult.
I can see that there's been some damage from pipes, from water, from it bursting. What's been happening?
When there was shelling, they hit a thermal power plant, and our heating was turned off. When they tried to restart the system, the pipes burst, and because of that, everything was completely flooded. And now we are in this situation. We won't be able to fix anything until spring because everything needs to dry out, and I'm very worried about the mold. When the heating is turned off, we turn on the gas and put bricks like this to warm ourselves. When there is no electricity, Zahar and I mostly stay at home because it's very hard for me to carry him down from the 9th floor and then lift him back up again, especially with a stroller. To wash the baby, you have to heat water, gather it, and when you're in a cold apartment, you have to do everything very quickly. It's very scary because all the shaheds and all the missiles fly over us since there is a thermal power plant not far from here. And as soon as we hear an air raid siren at night, almost every night, we gather our things and go to the shelter. We really hope that this will end soon and that he will not learn what this was all really like. I am not ready to forgive the Russians because too many people close to me have been killed in the war. We really want peace, and we want them to finally leave us alone. And I don't want to have to leave Ukraine because this is my country.
And our thanks to Shelby Wilder for that special report from Ukraine.